We are preparing to do our triennial disaster drill here at the Birmingham Airport Authority for 2012. FAA requirements are that every year an airport sits down and goes over the requirements of our emergency plan, and we talk about what everybody's going to do if we have an accident or we have any kind of incident. Every third year we have to actually go out in the field, pretend to crash an airplane, and everybody responds and we do what we would do that if we had that actual crash. So what we've done today, we've got about 100 people that have come out. We're making them up. We're going to make them all look gruesome and look like they've really been injured and hurt. We're going to take them outside. We're going to lay them out in the grass. We've got a fake airplane that's going to look an awful lot like a school bus, but I promise it's an airplane. We're going to put all these people around it. We're going to light it on fire. We're going to call a drill. The fire department's going to come out. They're going to put out the fire. They're going to go to each one of these individuals. They're going to read their little card. They're going to see what's wrong with them, how they're hurt. Triage them, set them up, and do what they would do if it was a real incident, if they were really hurt. They're going to set them up, pretend to take them to the hospitals, call those hospitals, go through the whole drill just as though we were actually having an airplane crash. The point of that is to give everybody who's involved in a mass casualty situation the opportunity to practice and know what they would do if we had an actual crash. The FAA's experience has found that it's invaluable for an airport to practice these things so that if we do have a crash, the odds of survival and rapid treatment are much, much better. So it's early in the morning now. We're making up some folks. In a couple hours, we're going to go out in the field. We're going to do this thing. We're going to have our test. It's going to take a couple hours. The fire department's going to run it. At the end of it, we'll clean everything up. We'll get everybody back. And within the next couple of weeks, all the agencies will sit down. We'll talk about what we did. We'll figure out what we did right, what we did wrong, what we could have done a little better so that hopefully next time, and if something ever does happen, we'll be prepared and ready to go.
We are actually students at Excel Academy, the Palmetto Partner School, and for part of cosmetology is also learning how to do like scary makeup and things like that. So we got the opportunity to volunteer today and help with the disaster.
I'm actually making him look like he's bruised on one side of his face, and then I'm going to give him like a cut wound on the other side.
Hopefully it looks bad.
Chaplains offer a ministry of presence in a disaster. And when everybody is all excited, we hope that we bring in the calmness and the peace. And we meet the first thing that we do is meet their needs. If they're fallen, if they're crying, hysterical, we try to calm them down.
Our main thing would be to back up the people that's working. Say a fireman or a policeman. We would give them water, snack, and help, and the people, certainly the people that was in it.
We're handing out disaster cards so they'll know what their injuries are. For an example here, a 19-year-old male, his vital signs are stable, etc. He's just a psychotic person as a result of the accident.
I volunteered because of my coworker. She's a very crazy and outgoing person. And then when she seen it, she said, "Ooh, you're pretty. I know how to make you ugly."
We have an Alert 3, American Airlines MD-80, Flight 5761 from Dallas-Fort Worth to Birmingham, crashed on runway 18 north. Unknown amount of souls on board, unknown amount of fuel on board, unknown the presence of hazardous cargo or explosive on board. All units respond.
Everybody get up and walk towards me. You can walk.
all the green minor injury patients over here hemmed up. The yellow patients that are, moderate injuries, we're putting over here in one section. The emergency life-threatening patients we've got down here in the end. We've already got buses that are moving the green patients out to the area hospitals. I'm on my way now to try and start moving the yellows and reds. I finally get the transport units here.
The aircraft emergency has been terminated. Victims will be transported to the hospitals nearby. We now return to our normal operating channels.
The benefit associated with this exercise is that it prepares us for any type of emergency situation that would take place in a real-life scenario. So what happened here today, I think, is a very clear depiction of a litany of different agencies working together to ensure that we are very responsive at the appropriate time, if need be.